Hey guys, Jason here with a word of the wise. I want to touch on some things, because here you're hearing a lot in the news about World War III. But how did we get there was World War I and II, of course. But Albert Pike, his famous letters that have been written talking all about this, and he talks about with these letters also there's a one world religion, one world society, super societies, in secret, of course. And these were all letters that he was writing, I believe, to, I think he was the Italian president, Marzini. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but you can find them online. And I would search out, there's PDFs and stuff that I think are a little more true than trying to go into the History Channel and things like that. I'm not saying that they are or not, but when you're looking at World War I, coincidentally how it was a war with Russia, and what they wanted to do was to build up a communist system. Who wanted to build up a communist system? The Freemasons. And to tear down the czars in Russia. And this communist system then would be a way to work into religions and governments, which, this was 100 years ago. So then you go to World War II, and it's talking about the tearing down of communism and the bringing up of the Zionist state, giving them a sovereign land in Palestine, which we've happened to a T. And it was a conflict that they wanted to have done between the British government and the Germanic Empire, which, if you look at the royal family's history, they're kind of one and the same. And it leads you to, they wanted to put a hold on Christianity, and you can see how that's been done and how everything has always been going on with that time, peace, land, religion, that they don't want you to speak against it. There's laws in our country against it. I believe Trump was even making executive orders about it. So it's just a very interesting way that we've gotten to this point, and who was involved from the beginning. And what do we see now is we see from, full circle, here we are back to Russia. And what is Russia fighting against? Communism in the country that they're invading. The supposed the communist systems that are still alive and well and strong in those areas that nobody's really speaking on in the major media. So you can look into the third part of that, and you can see what they're having in line to have that Zionist state fight against the Islamic State, while the rest of the world is thrown into a bloody turmoil, chaos, economically, physically, morally. Society will be thrown into this chaos. And then when religious people are kind of broken down, and they want to try to get atheism to be destroyed, so that way people will accept whatever is brought before them that sounds good, tickling the ears. And what is written is that they want to bring a rise to their Luciferian doctrine. So it's just an interesting flow how we've gotten all the way back around here. And where does Putin say they want to have these talks? In that time, peace country. That's where they want to have peace talks. So just a word of the wise, guys.